Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Trinity Sarai, and I'm back with another video. As y'all seen by the title, I'm going to be doing a quick weave tutorial, half up, half down. This is the hair that I will be using. It's called Organic Breezy Wave and it's in 24 inches. I'm just going to be showing you guys everything I'm using, which is a wig cap, of course. This is the glue. This is got to be. This is the protective shield. I am using edge booster and eco styling gel, a brush, a comb, edge brush, blow dryer, of course, set everything into place. I'm starting off by sectioning off my hair, so the part that's going to be up in the half up, half down, and then the part that's going to be braided down in the back. I do try to go from the corner of my ear to the next corner of my ear. Can't really see the back of my head, so it's not going to be perfect, but I do try. Sometimes I be a nuisance, it's just urgent. Trying to make some little change, got me a war in my mind. Gotta let go of Wayne, think he was holding me. Choose the right, but it will pick up in front of me. All the while, I wait my almost feeling. So here I am starting to section off the back of my hair so I can start the braid down process, which does not have to be a perfect process at all. I start playing my music, I'm getting in that mode. Y'all gonna see me turn up a little bit in this video. Fears my level, since I disappeared. If you let me, feeling like Jericho, feeling like Joe when he lost his shit. Gotta hold my own, my cross to bear alone. When I said the braids don't have to be perfect, this is what I meant. As you can see, my parts are not straight. Some braids have more hair than others, but the main focus is to just get your hair braided down so it can be flat and you can lay your tracks on top. I have about 5, I believe, braids in my head, and it's always going to differ on how much hair you have or how flat you really want it. Of course, I'm going in with some oil because anytime you have braids in, you should honestly keep your scalp oiled, especially when it's being covered. The moisture is important when your hair is covered and you don't have everyday access to it. So I'm getting all up in there. Next, what you can do in this position, if you do know how to braid your hair together, like making 2 braids into one, you should do that. I know I can do it, but I've just never done it before, so my ways just work. I'm just braiding the braids together so I can get it as flat as possible. I'm going to lay the end of the braid at the top of where the braids start. If you definitely have a better way to do this, I think you should do it. Sometimes I use bobby pins, sometimes I don't. But yeah, if you have any questions on that, definitely ask me. I am adding the wig cap. This is the easiest process. Just put that thing on your head, making sure all my hair is pushed to the front. I go in with my protective shield, and I am definitely using a mirror so I can see everything because it needs to be fully covered. I don't use a brush in this process. I feel like using it straight out the bottle definitely works for me. If you feel as though you do need a brush in this situation, go ahead and use it. But the protective shield, I just really focus on it being everywhere. Every corner, all my hair should be protected. It should look like this. Next, I'm going to use the blow dryer on cool and low. Make sure the protective shield is dry as possible. This is another form of protectant that I put right on top of the protective shield after I blow dry it. I'm also going to blow dry this to make sure everything is set in place and it is fully protecting my hair. Because we don't want no glue in our hair. Even though the glue is very easy to get out of your hair, we don't want it because it's just an extra process. The next step is to glue that perimeter. You don't want the cap to go anywhere. So you're literally going to go in a circle and glue your whole perimeter. Not on your parts, but you are going to go from a little under your part to the very end of your hair at the bottom. Very focused, making sure the glue is everywhere around my head. This is what it should look like. You can tell that there is glue from that middle part of my head all the way at the bottom, Of course, I'm using the bestest friend, the blow dryer, because I do need to blow dry everything. Everything needs to be dry. You cannot go to the next step without drying your glue. Keep that in mind. Next step is to cut that cap off. I am using an eyebrow razor. You can use scissors, whichever you prefer. I do think this is a very easy method because it's small. And you're just razoring the excess cap off of your head. You don't want any excess cap if that's in the back, if that's at the top. You want it to be fully cut off. We can start gluing now. You are going to add your glue right onto that track. The glue should be from the start of the track to the end of the track. You guys will see me adding this track right on to the bottom. This first track should kind of be just laid straight across. Then you're going to start curving your tracks. First few tracks, like the first maybe 2 or 3, can just be laid pretty much straight. There's a little curve to them. Next, we're using the blow dryer. I pretty much use the blow dryer after I lay down each track so the glue can get tacky and the track is actually staying onto the wig cap. Here I am measuring the hair. I'm measuring it and then I cut it and then I glue it and then I put the track on. So it's a little bit of a process, but definitely measure your tracks so it fits and it's not a struggle. I'm showing y'all here that I am curving my bundles. The reason for the curve is so when you get to the top, you do not need leave out. You do not need to cover your tracks.
She got a perk in them hurt. She probably let both of us hit. The way that she's smirking that dirt.
I wouldn't wanna leave, even though I wouldn't wanna bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body. My mind, and my body. My body says my mind, and my heart. My body says I don't know what it is. I can't tell you what it is. But you got me going crazy. Just you is so.
So like I was saying before I got really interrupted into my little music session, but yes, the ponytail is going to cover your tracks. So you don't have to worry about using your hair to cover your tracks.
I'm talking crazy. I get you right in my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I check in with you.
Here, I really wanted to show you guys that you do have to, feel around, especially when you're doing your own hair. You have to feel around, make sure it feels right. It's going to be like a trial and error, but you will get it done. I wanted to show you guys the process of adding the track on without seeing the back of my head. Like, there's glue everywhere, glue on my nails, but it's a process. It's going to get done, but I want you guys really see that U shape. Do you see that? It's a U. That's the letter.
Still got love for your mommy. I can't go in this club with I came in with the diamonds on my chain. Surrounded by bad bitches, I can't get them on my face. Is it cause a nigga could like a professor? I don't know how you feel, can you tell me?
The process is starting. I can actually start slicking the top of my hair down. All my tracks are glued. Showing y'all I don't need to cover no tracks. I'm separating the hair from my natural hair because I need to get this part slicked. Also, I forgot to mention in this voiceover that I am not using no heat in my natural hair to get it slicked. No heat is used in this video as far as me pressing out my natural hair so I can get it really slicked. I feel like I'm good at working with my natural hair, so if you feel as the same as I do, then this video is for you. If not, and you feel like you do need to straighten your hair, by all means do that. But still, watch my video to get the tips and tricks on, adding your weave, adding your ponytail. Another big thing that I do want to mention while doing the top of your hair for your half up, half down is to make sure you're really separating the weave from your natural hair in this moment, because it does kind of tend to be a struggle when you keep getting, your weave into your natural hair while trying to do this ponytail. Here we go with that blow dryer. Even blow drying my natural hair to make sure it's really slick after I use that Gatsby, because you guys know that Gatsby gets real hard You want to make sure it's molded before it gets to that point. Right here, I am braiding my hair down so I can start adding my ponytail, because you know this is a half a path down, but this is a real simple braid, as you guys can see. I use this wrapping hair paper for my ponytail because of course I am going to be using glue, and we don't want no glue in contact with our natural hair because we can just avoid it. I am wrapping the paper around my ponytail from the top of my braid to the end of my braid. I do use around about 2 pieces of wrapping paper to really get, you know, the full effect on this, because one wrapping paper goes to like almost end of my braid but it doesn't finish, so I do add. And then to secure the wrapping paper I use glue, but I put glue on the wrapping paper and then fold over the wrapping paper on the other side, so it's like wrapping paper on wrapping paper. It's never touching my hair. Right here you guys can see that I still have hair left over at the end of my braid, but in this clip here you can see that I then went in and I fully covered it because no hair is left at the end. I'm using a whole track for this ponytail. I do end up cutting off like a small piece, but as you guys can see, I'm adding my glue from the top to the bottom. I don't add glue onto the track for this parts because it's just easier when you're wrapping the hair. You can just consistently wrap the hair without having glue on the track. It's already on your braid or the wrapping paper itself. This part is pretty much self-explanatory. I'm literally just going around consistently. This part you really just want to focus on your hair not tangling at the bottom, which you can kind of see is happening to me, but I do get it together. So I'm continually wrapping until I get to the very top, and this is the part where you separate a piece of hair so you can then wrap it around the ponytail. I'm doing a little bit of untangling, but yeah, you're gonna wrap your one piece around your ponytail. This part is supposed to be the part that's really slick, so I do go in with some Got2b spray so it can get that slick, and I'm just going around and around and around my ponytail so you don't see like basically my scrunchie. Here I'm like, girl, this is coming out cute, like you just did that. But I'm just showing y'all overall. I have not even touched up my edges yet, but yeah, this is what the hair is looking like. Real flowy, real cute, quick style you can definitely do on yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got some one-on-one pointers, and I really hope you guys do try this hairstyle out. Please let me know if you do. Please let me know if you have any questions. It was so fun doing a video like this. I have not done a voiceover ever, I don't think. But yeah, this was really fun just filming, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know how it goes for you. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for all the new content that I have coming on my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah!